Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. It's your boy, Duma Kosini. If you don't know me, I'm a South African YouTuber. I'm in Durban. I stay in Durban. Well, I'm originally from Pumalanga, which is another province, but doesn't matter, guys. I'm South African. Just and I'm everywhere where my future leads me. But anyway, guys, what happened to you? Guys, I live in South Africa. I lost my phone. Stories. But in general, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos, hopefully. But in today's show, I'm just gonna be noting five. I think what, mm, actually six urban slang words South Africans. I wouldn't necessarily say slang, like more of urban language, because everybody uses these words and explain their meaning. I've seen people post these words as during their culture shock, right? And to us, it makes perfect sense. But some South Africans don't even know themselves why. But regardless, guys, let me just head in it. So the first word is a robot. I've seen that a lot of people ask questions. Why do we call our traffic lights a robot, right? Well, for us, I think for the obvious reasons that it's a machine and it speaks to you, When I say it speaks to you, I mean as in it gives you instructions. Hey, it says you can walk now, it's safe to walk, or you must wait now for the others to pass through. So with that logic, it's as if it's a robot that communicates by color. So guys, you've seen Star Wars, so don't act like you don't get this idea. So that's why we call our traffic lights robots, And then the next word is taxi, right? Because a lot of people will use the word minibus or bus, and when they come to South Africa, we like, I'm gonna use the taxis, and we talk, or we usually refer to minibuses or buses in general, right? That one, there's actually a logical explanation for it. So here's the thing: in South Africa, we do call them minibuses. We actually have that word and we use it in professional spaces. And also, a kumbi, that's also another word that people use for them. But the reason why taxi is the winning word is because taxi, by definition, is not a type of vehicle. It's not the way a car it is. It's by function. It's when they use a car to transport people, or for public services, and people pay a fare, and that's what you call a taxi. So in South Africa, because of the economy this side, cabs were kind of like your private, where you yourself use it, stuff like Uber. But before the age of Uber, there were normal cabs, right, which you would call, they still are even right now, but cabs, or your meter taxi, that's what I think everybody uses that word, your meter taxis. So generally, with your meter taxis, we a lot of people couldn't use those type of taxis. They were a bit more expensive. So the common taxi for everybody was a minibus, because the minibus, you share it, right? And then it doesn't take you to a specific location, it just goes via standard routes, right? So it just makes it very cheap and very affordable. And that model, it's like something pre-democracy. It's something South Africa has always had. So within that model, then you had your kumbis and your minibuses is the same thing, being used as taxis. And they were used so much that whenever we think of a taxi, we think of a minibus. So then we started calling minibuses taxis, and it made more sense because generally whenever anybody bought like a minibus or a kumbi, they bought it for that purpose. People didn't buy those to cruise around with. So essentially, when you see that type of car, you're like, oh, it's a taxi. So that's why we call our minibuses taxis. You know, we're not crazy on this one. Okay, I don't mean we're crazy on the robot, but makes sense. And then the other thing that I wanna address is the now. I've seen a lot of people always have some confusion. Why South Africa is now and there's now? Why are you always that one I think some people don't know, even South Africans themselves. That one is because I'm sure when you listen to the way I speak, you're like, oh, okay, you speak a bit differently. I can tell that English is not your home language, right? So what we often do, or we call it speaking English like an African. So basically, when you use the words or the use the structures of your own languages on like when using English. So that's what we did. So the now is more or less what you have. I can specifically speak for Ngunis, for meaning Zulu and Siswati. In Sizulu you say manje manje. You mean manje and manje yabo manje ngiyabuya manje ngiyabuya manje. So then when that is translated to now, it's now and now. And you also have nyalo and nyalo. So you get what I'm saying? That's how we got to now having now and now. And another one, I think this one is common among Southern Africa, a cold drink. A cold drink in South Africa is not a cold beverage. It's not something that is in a liquid form and can be consumed and it's cold. Mm-mm. It's actually a soft drink or a soda, or usually or carbonated drink. So we call it a cold drink because it's meant to be served cold. There's no type of soda, there's no type of soft drink that you need to warm up. In fact, you don't even want it at room temperature. You want it to be chilled or more or less cold. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we call it a cold drink. Oh, guys, I think I have two more to go. So another one, this one, I haven't had a lot of people talking about it, but it's very common among South African. It's a Ben 10. A Ben Tennyson. Okay, but anyway, guys, a Ben 10 is like when a woman dates a younger man, that younger man is a Ben 10. So when you are a guy and you dating okay, okay, guys, we're so used to it, but it is funny, guys. It is funny. A Ben 10 is when you're dating an older woman. That guy is called a Ben 10. How old? Can depend how old, but usually when it's usually not within like 2-3 years, but usually like when it starts being obvious at first sight. Anyways, because okay, they're making fun of the fact that the guy is young. They were just making fun of the fact that the guy is young. So in a way, they're saying he's like Ben 10. He's he's a Ben 10. He's either watches Ben 10 or himself is a Ben 10. He's young because Ben 10 is like a kids show, and Ben 10 himself was like 10 years old. So yeah. And then the last one, I think this one some people might guess it. It's bless us, bless us in South Africa and funders. okay, guys. They are funders. They are funders, but blessers are your sugar daddies. Your sugar daddies. And what really started this whole thing of calling sugar daddies blessers, because it's a, like a modern thing. It's because there was on Instagram or Twitter or on social media in general, people started posting a set blessees as this thing has developed. But generally, people started posting pictures of them being like having fancy vacations, like having like enjoying like nice life, right? And they were like blessed, blessed. So if they are blessed, there must be people blessing them, you know. And there was a whole documentary about it, and I guess the word sticked, you know. Then sugar daddies are blessers, you know. I mean, it's so rare to find South Africans using the word sugar daddies. But guys, that's it. That's what I had for today, and I hope it makes sense to you guys. I hope I've defended us well to anybody. And if you're in South Africa, I hope if you're a South African yourself, I hope you you understand yourself where these things comes from. Hey, it's our traditions, guys.
No, 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 no.